I liked the fact that he seemed pleased with me. "What are you?" I asked, licking my lips. I already knew the answer. I had heard the rumors about demonic creatures that lurked in the night, creatures that feasted on blood. "I am the same as you are now." He watched me steadily, not moving. I, too, remained still. "Go ahead. Say it." I whispered, "Vampire." "You have no fear," he observed. "No." Arsham leaned closer, peering into my eyes. "They are the deepest shade of blue, like the midnight sky." He traced the curve of my cheek with his fingertip and commented, "You have the face of an angel." His features lit up with realization. "Do you know what you are?" I shook my head. "Tell me." "You are an ange de nuit, an angel of night. Your new surname from this day forth will be de nuit, because your eyes reflect the glorious night." He glanced down at the 2 dead bodies in the room. "Besides, your old surname will only draw unwanted attention." "Angelique de Nuit," I said, testing my new name aloud. "It suits you." He surveyed the room with a frown. "The king and queen know I plan to depart early, so they will be expecting my absence in the morning. You must come with me." Everything was happening so fast. Rather than be frightened, I became giddy, ready to walk away from my old life and step into this strange new one. "Where will we go?" I asked. "To my chateau in Paris. My children will meet me there soon, and they will want to meet you." He glanced down at the 2 dead bodies again. "We cannot leave things as they are now. Quickly, fetch me the gown you wore earlier this evening, the jewels, too." Wrapping the sheet around my body, I got off the bed and headed for the armoire. We dressed my maid in my gown and jewels and threw her plain dress into the fire. When we were done, he said, "You may not be ready to see what I'm about to do, so perhaps it would be best if you closed your eyes." I went back to the bed and obeyed. I heard many strange sounds as he moved around the room at impossible speed. Finally, I heard the unmistakable thud of something heavy being tossed into the fireplace. I opened my eyes and gasped aloud. My headless maid lay on the floor beside my husband in a pool of dark red blood. The sickening stench of burning human hair and flesh permeated the room. A knife had been placed into my husband's hand, and the angle of his arm suggested that he had slit his own throat after decapitating his wife. The Duke's servants would no doubt talk about their dead master's violent and perverted nature, thus providing a basis for the brutal crime. The Duke and Duchess of Annecy would go down in history as an ill-fated pair. "Brilliant." "You approve?" he asked. I nodded in response. "You said earlier that you wanted to introduce me to your children." "Yes. You are now their sister." I tilted my head to the side. "You consider me your child, then?" "Yes, in a manner of speaking. You are my fledgling, my creation," he patiently explained. "What do I call you? Father?" He laughed. It was an enchanting and seductive sound. He placed the palm of his hand against my face. I nuzzled my cheek against it, relishing its strength and warmth. I had never been touched tenderly by any male before, and I was totally unprepared for the delicious effect it had on me. He regarded me with a curious frown. "I am your lord and sire, and you will address me as such." His thumb caressed my cheek, and the simple gesture made me sigh. "But something tells me I will be more to you than just that."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it. at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.